Hello and welcome to my channel. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up, it really helps. And please subscribe if you want to see more. If you press the little bell icon, you will automatically get the latest video in your feed. Thank you so much for watching.
If we want to understand why we react the way we do to certain things, we have to understand why we have ended up where we are right now. And perspective is the key if we want to understand that we are products of decisions made a long time before we were born. Even though the 1890s Pavlov's dog experiments proved that reward is such a strong motivation to make someone do something, it was only 81 years ago since the last public execution with the guillotine in France took place. 84 years for the last public hanging in America, and in some countries public executions as late as 2012. So our history of punishment and the fear of it is so deeply rooted in the society we have created around it that fear, now by routine, seems to be the only way to control behavior. Heaven or hell, what will it be for you? If there is a competition, many of the contestants are not focused on winning, but driven by the fear of losing. If you break the law, you're going to get punished. If you don't wear a seatbelt, you're going to get a fine. You can even buy one of those t-shirts with a safety belt on to trick the punishment. But it is not really about being punished. No one has figured out how to explain it good enough that it is in your best interest to wear one. Because if you don't, you die. Why would you like to be in control over a country where you have to intimidate the population to stay in power? What kind of power is that? It's absolutely none I would like to be famous for. No matter how many toilets you may own, you can only use that many in a day anyway. It always seems to be like this when something works. We don't put in an extra effort to make it better. Like the crazy idea of using water, the thing our body needs the most, to shit in it every day. I understand it felt like a brilliant idea at the time. Cities are growing bigger, people throwing shit out of the window was dangerous and unhealthy. But come on, the water toilet was invented 1592. We are living in a world where we are on the way to control the neurons in our brain. At the same time, we are using a 400-year-old concept to get rid of our shit. So just because it works doesn't mean it's the best solution. If you beat your dog into submission, don't expect it to come running helping you when you need it. But if you treat your dog with love, compassion, and understanding, it will without hesitation risk its own life to do so. Fear as punishment can only take us this far. I mean, how come 2020 that no one can with words explain the danger of smoking in a way that no one will ever do it, or that you shouldn't hurt or kill anyone? Obviously, fear is not the ultimate solution. It is because we're used to be guided by fear. It is hard for us to understand the consequences and the responsibility of our actions. And we think if we're not getting punished or manage to escape it, it is somehow okay to do it. I remember a story from when I was a child, and it was about the sun and the wind. And the wind is quite bored. Hey, should we do something? Look at the man down there who has a hat and a coat on. I bet you I can blow that coat and that hat off. The wind starts to blow and blow, and the guy is like taking his coat harder and holding on to his hat. And after a while, the wind comes back. It's impossible. And the sun comes out with the heat, and the guy takes off his hat and his coat. If you want to explain the importance of brushing your teeth to someone, the best way to do it is through a compliment. You should just go and say like, wow, you have really beautiful teeth. Big chance that that person will carry a toothbrush with them wherever they go in the future. Nothing is really more powerful than positive reinforcement.